Hi, I'm a political analyst with a focus on international relations, and today I'm diving into the significant and often unintended consequences of Israel's military actions in Gaza. This is an in-depth look at how these actions might actually be backfiring on Israel itself. The recent conflict in Gaza, ignited by Hamas's attack on October 7, 2023, and followed by Israel's aggressive response, has reshaped the geopolitical landscape of the Middle East. But let's break down what this really means for Israel, a country seeking security and stability. First, let's discuss international reputation. Israel's intensive military operations in Gaza have drawn global attention, and not always the good kind. The humanitarian crisis precipitated by these actions has led to widespread criticism and has strained Israel's relations with its allies. Public sentiment in many countries has shifted, with increasing calls for sanctions and a re-evaluation of diplomatic ties. Next, consider the internal consequences. The ongoing conflict has deeply affected Israeli society. The loss of lives, the constant threat of rocket attacks, and the economic burden of continuous military engagement have all contributed to a noticeable shift in the public mood. Security, while paramount, comes with its own costs, including a heavy psychological toll on the populace. Now let's talk about the regional implications. Israel's actions in Gaza have not occurred in a vacuum. They have influenced its relationships with neighbor countries, some of which had been moving towards normalization of relations. This conflict has, in many ways, frozen those budding relationships, as nations respond to public outcry against Israel's tactics. Furthermore, the conflict has acted as a catalyst for unity among various Palestinian factions and has garnered them widespread support across the Arab world. This resurgence of solidarity could pose new challenges for Israel, complicating future negotiations and peace efforts. Lastly, the strategic outcomes. While Israel's primary objective is to neutralize threats, the continuous conflicts have, paradoxically, often led to the strengthening of groups like Hamas, as they gain sympathy and recruits in response to the devastation. This cycle of violence, far from ensuring long-term security, might be perpetuating a never-ending conflict. In conclusion, while Israel's military actions in Gaza are aimed at securing its borders and citizens, the broader impacts suggest a complex array of backfiring effects. These include damaged international relations, internal societal strain, stalled regional diplomacy, and potentially even strengthening the resolve of their adversaries. Understanding these dynamics is crucial for anyone engaged in or analyzing international relations. The path forward requires not just strength, but also a deep engagement with the intricate realities of modern geopolitical conflicts. Thanks for tuning in, and let's continue to explore these critical issues together.